Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Sagittarius, this is going to be your own reading today. Yes, it is. And I'm using a different deck here, and we're going to be using the Tree of Life Oracle today. And then I have a couple of tarot cards here. We're just doing this for kind of innovation here. Yeah, we're so innovative here, right? Hope you guys are all well. And these are general reads, Sagittarius. So, right, always check your moon rising videos. And also, yeah, I was going to say you can switch the energies here, but this is not a love reading. It definitely could be a love reading. In fact, I think it's a love reading, but I have not set down anybody else's cards here. No. So I put the cards down here. I usually don't do this, but today I've done this because, as I said, this is because it's a fairly new deck here, and I feel like it's a very deep deck. This is a beautiful reading so far, Sagittarius. I haven't gotten terribly into it, but I have looked at kind of the gist. It's really beautiful here. You have the Awakening card, Renewal and Enlightenment, and you have the Five of Acorns, which is also known as Challenge and Growth. Okay. The thing I like about this deck is that this particular deck, this is a tarot deck here, but everything is so just kind of nice in this deck. Yeah. I mean, usually the Five of Acorns is the Five of Wands, which is kind of challenge, and it could be like changes, and but growth is change. But they're looking at this from more of a positive way, right? A positive outlook, growth instead of just maybe challenging changes, right? Yeah. And yeah, so we also have Sagittarius. I feel like you have a new beginning with somebody right now. I feel like you've gone through some growth in your life. I don't know if that is if it is with a career or in love, but you're like, I feel like you could be teaching somebody something. I feel like you are learning something right now. Like you're taking on some type of a new phase in your life where you're learning. I feel like this could be definitely, possibly maybe career here. And if this does turn into a love reading, we're going to have an extended reading all about that person. And we're going to talk about your future and your advice, right? But let's have a look at this spread here. And you have a new beginning here, right here with the covering. This is the root of your reading. Yeah, like the heart of the matter here is the covering, which is a new beginning or a new conception. I feel like you're learning here, taking on some type of a new phase of learning. Maybe you're teaching somebody too. You could be, right? The Dancer card talks about you celebrating something. Right? And I pulled a couple tarot cards over here. You have been challenged in the past year. I feel like you didn't fit in to some type of a societal norm, or, I mean, maybe you were just single and you felt like you didn't fit into like community. Like, I'm not married, maybe, and I'm single, maybe you felt kind of like, maybe like a rebel, or maybe just like somebody who, Sagittarius does dance to they dance to their own drum. They're not like everybody else. I mean, in some ways, of course, but they definitely have their uniqueness, right? And we are sometimes called the player, sometimes the rebel. The Queen of Wands chases her dreams, not runs after him, but she chases her dreams. And maybe you didn't fit into society here, or maybe somebody made you feel this way in the recent past. But you were overwhelmed, and you couldn't figure your way out. Maybe you had some family arguments or something in the past. You could have, because society does, I feel like it has to do a little bit with family. It can be. It can talk about loneliness too. Like we don't feel like we fit into society. But this society card also talks about learning, or not really learning, but getting like support from family. It could have been, you could have felt maybe like you weren't getting enough support from family in the past. I feel like you felt that way, possibly. Or something that has to do with society or community here. Yeah. Maybe you felt overwhelmed and you wanted to help society in some way. You could have. You might wanted to, go down to your city council meetings and see what they're trying to do. You could have, for the community, or see what they're trying to hurt or something like that. Because that does go on, trust me. People don't know because they don't go to those meetings, right? But there's something that has to do with society here. Yeah, if you guys, you want to stop them, putting homeless encampments in front of your house, yeah, you need to go down there for sure. Because they're doing that. They're doing that in New York. They're doing it in LA. They're doing it in Oakland, California. Yeah. So let's get back to this, because I just said that because the card society is here. Because not all Sagittarians care about society, but, you know, or I shouldn't really say care, but, you know, maybe not really kind of interested or something like that, right? And some are. It just depends, right? So, you know, the Dancer card, Sagittarius, is right now you are like, this is celebrating something. I feel like you are learning, maybe you are, you know, learning something. The Disciple card also has to do with discipline, right? It's about a teacher, a learner, and discipline. You could be celebrating something that you have, like, really, like, kind of buckled down and, you know, in order to have a new beginning for yourself, or a conception. This could be conceiving a new idea or a business. There's definitely growth here. And you might be having, this Awakening card could talk about renewal and enlightenment. You know, renewal can be like within yourself. I feel like you are renewing something. This could be your faith in pushing something forward, a new idea. But this renewal, I feel like, has to do with love too. I feel like it does. And I haven't gotten that far in your reading, but because of the heart, this is what's on your mind. Yeah. So I was wondering why I thought that. And let's see. Can you guys see these cards? I feel like you can. Yeah, you could be, maybe you are, you know, creating this discipline for yourself. We all need discipline. You can't learn anything without discipline, you guys. You can't bring a new idea to fruition, or you can't really, like, you can't work on it or hone it or nurture it or, you know, succeed with it unless you have some discipline. That's just life, right? Yeah, it is. This is why Benjamin Franklin says early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise, right? He also said you have a republic if you can keep it. He's talking about us fighting for our rights. That's what he was talking about. In other words, you have a republic now, but you're going to have to fight for your rights. Like, over the years, the decades, or centuries. That's what's going on right now. But let's get back to this here. Yeah, I brought him up because he reminds me of discipline, right? That's because that's his expression, early to bed, early to rise, right? Of course, you can't have discipline if you stay up till 4 in the morning. You're like, well, I don't have any energy today, so I'm not going to work on my new idea, right? Yeah, you won't. Okay, so let's get some tarot cards here to kind of like delve in a little bit more in this reading. I'm not going to pull too many more of these cards. These cards are super deep. They are. And let's see what we have for you. You have a beautiful reading here, Sagittarius. In the past, you were a little bit. I'm going to turn this other light on. I feel like it's not bright enough in here. Maybe for me, right? Let's see what we have. Yeah. And I'm going to turn this other light off. Oops. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, I feel like in the past you were stressed out about something. You felt like you couldn't maybe figure your way out of it, or you couldn't resolve it, something like that. Let's get one more card on that Society card. This is in the recent past. Oh, then we're going to go over to this Dancer. I want to see what you are celebrating here, Sagittarius. All right? You forgot to call me, all right? I need you to call me. I'm a fellow Sag. We can celebrate together. Let's see what we have for the Eight of Swords for Sagittarius. Yeah, see? The new beginning. In the past, you were stressed out here. You could have felt, I feel like you felt left out. Somebody could have been married here if the Society card is here, or in a relationship. The Society card talks about structure. And anybody who feels like they are not within that structure, sometimes they can feel lonely. I feel like in the past, maybe you felt left out here of some type of community. This talks about community or some societal norm. I feel like you felt left out in the past, and you wanted this. You wanted a long-term opportunity with somebody, but you felt left out. Maybe they had some structure. Maybe they were married. The Society card talks about anything that is accepted by society, right? A marriage is part of society, right? Isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah. So let's see what else we have. Let's see why you have the Dancer here. This is really a celebration. Why does Sagittarius have the Dancer? Here you are, Sagittarius, the Temperance. This is you. You're showing up here with the Dancer card. You got something really good going on, Sagittarius. Yeah, you do. I mean, this is really good. This is beautiful. There's no way. I mean, you have the Awakening card, Renewal and Enlightenment, and this change and growth. Not change, challenge and growth. Yeah, we see you challenged in the recent past. But you're growing here. This is about growth here. You could be growing in your career, and you could be growing in, like, you could have a renewal with somebody in love. But here you are celebrating here, showing up in the upright with the Dancer card. Let's get another card here. The Hangman card is in the reverse. No, it's in the upright. It's just the person is the Hangman's in the reverse. The Hangman himself. Maybe you have somebody you're celebrating with that's Pisces. Maybe you love Pisces. But you're celebrating something, and it might be, there could be a Pisces involved. You could be maybe sacrificing something, and so now you are celebrating something, because in the past you were kind of stressed here. And let's get a card here. You could be learning that somebody is like, it's possible here you're learning that somebody's letting somebody go and you have a new beginning. It's possible here. Somebody's pushing somebody else away. Maybe somebody who's married over here. It could be. I'm saying that because the Society card talks about structure and foundations. Let's see what this new beginning is about. The covering. You could be learning here that somebody's letting somebody go and you are celebrating that. I swear to heaven, Sagittarius. All right? I'm mad at you now, okay? Because you look like you're celebrating somebody's demise. All right? Yeah, it's not really funny. King of Cups. Your person. Yeah, there's a Pisces here for you. Yeah, I don't know who, I don't know if this is the person you love. Maybe they made you feel left out in the past. Let's look at the heart. Let's see why you have the heart. Why is the heart there for, Sagittarius? The Five of Pentacles. I mean, this is like the heart. This is what's on your mind. You love somebody here and, leaving them out. I don't feel like you're leaving anybody out here with the covering, with conceiving a new beginning here. You're conceiving something new. This is a new beginning, especially with growth and renewal and enlightenment. You have a new beginning here. Somebody's being left out. For your new beginning, Sagittarius. Maybe you were left out in the past with the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords. This is an interesting reading. I feel like it is. So let's see. Let's get some more information. Let's look at the heart. Yeah, and the heart is what's on your mind. This is love. We know that, right? Unless you're, getting a bypass, Sagittarius. I hope you're not, all right? Yeah, don't forget to eat a baby aspirin if you're over 45 every day. Yeah, garlic and what else? There's a lot of natural things you can do to keep your arteries cleaned out here, Sagittarius. Let's look at the heart, though. All right, you can be saying, I don't care, power and light. And the heart must beat just as the sun must shine. This is what's on your mind. It must continue to turn in its own orbit, and propel its energies into other orbits around it. That's true. Right? The heart is the heart is at the heart of your body, kind of, right? The heart and the brain, really. And those energies must attract purpose as the blood attracts oxygen. You are in a position where you have both responsibility and abundance. This is what's on your mind. Whether that abundance is in money, relationships, work, or creativity, you need to keep it alive and enriched with your own energy. So Sagittarius, I was just saying that. This could be work or love, and love. I was saying that a little bit earlier. So what's on your mind here, crowning your thoughts, is responsibilities. But there is abundance here. There is abundance for you. The Five of Pentacles, maybe you had a lack in the past. This is on your mind. Maybe you didn't have any money before, or you were feeling some lack here in the past, possibly. But now you have the heart. This is what's on your mind. This is abundance in money and relationships. But you have to keep you have to keep it alive on some level. This could be creativity. This could be this new, I feel like you have something creative here and a new love and a love coming in here. I feel like you could have been stressed out by this love over here in the past, in the recent past. And this could be, you know, what's on your mind could be health and welfare of the body. That could be the heart of the matter. This could be what's on your mind here is just all about this new beginning. The heart of the matter itself. That's why the heart is here, right? I feel like what's on your mind here is, honestly, I feel like Sagittarius, for some, I feel like you could have felt lack in the past, maybe with money or something like that, or even with love. I feel like somebody made you feel left out. I feel like you're going to have a new beginning with this person. And they could be leaving somebody out here. They could. It's a possibility here. Because the Five of Pentacles is what's on your mind. And this Four of Cups is over here with the disciple. Almost like you are learning that somebody could be leaving somebody out here. And you are celebrating this new beginning, the covering. Maybe with this King of Cups. Maybe they're leaving a King of Cups out. I'm not sure. And this could be what's on your mind is somebody who has great significance for you. You see, that's it. This is somebody you love. They're on your mind here. And honestly, with the Five of Pentacles, they either left you out in the past or maybe you left them out. But I feel like they're leaving somebody out in the past. I mean, they're leaving somebody out to be with you. I feel like that is it. If they're not, they made you feel left out in the past. Yeah, because here you are in the past stressed out here. Maybe you don't want somebody to know here that maybe somebody didn't want you to know that, or people, society to know that they loved you. That could be the case here in the recent past. Somebody didn't want somebody to know that they loved you because of society. Maybe because they were married. Warm feelings, a true connection with somebody. Wow, falling in love. So let's see, let's get another card on that for Sagittarius. Beautiful reading, Sagittarius. Yeah, it is. And the only thing that is challenging here is the past. Well, you know, yay, yippee for that, right? Let's get another card for Sagittarius here. The Four of Pentacles. See, so in the past you were either broke here, but it could be. We have like two Pentacle cards here. But I feel like what's not in the past, I feel like what's on your mind here is somebody you're really in love with. And either they left you out, like in the past, as I said. I feel like you're concerned if they're leaving somebody out to hold on to you with the Four of Pentacles. I feel like that's the case over here, Sagittarius. Because there's some kind of feeling here where you felt left out, and now you want to know if you are like, for me, you are like, you could be celebrating something right now, but I feel like you want to know if you're going to celebrate with somebody a brand new beginning. Like in this reading, you know somebody loves you, but I don't think they have come forward yet. I don't think they have. So the return card is showing up, and this is going to be in your near future. This could be now, Sagittarius. I don't stay with these, I don't go with the timing too much. No, I don't, in these placements, right? So let's see all about the return. This is about in the near future, you could be getting a real return. Like this thing that you are concerned about celebrating with this person that you're really in love with, you are like, I feel like you are experiencing a return with them. Like they're coming, they're returning. Yes. Not just that, but you're going to have, like, they're going to return their love to you. They're going to, because in the past they didn't give you what you deserved. They didn't. All right. And tell them power and light's mad at them. All right. Yeah, for sure. Let's see what we got. Let's look at the return. They are coming. Yeah. I feel like you are trying to learn here if they are coming, the disciple. Like, it's almost like you're a student. Like, I want to know, right? Just like a student. That's what this disciple is. I feel like you're celebrating two things here, Sagittarius. Somebody who's coming forward really, really soon. And you are celebrating some type of abundance in your life about a new idea as well. But I feel like you are kind of wanting to learn here, the disciple card. Whether or not, I feel like whether they left you out, maybe they're leaving somebody else out. Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles, what's on your mind. But also, I feel like you felt like unhappy and kind of rejected by this person, or at least disappointed. Maybe you felt even bored in the past, but let's have a look here. And let's go ahead and look at the return, right? Yeah, they're returning in the near future, and I feel like you are getting the return that you deserve as well, right? Like the return, like exchange of feelings and things like that, yeah. And let's see what else we have. From seed to fruition, from fruition again to seed, ideas must become reality, and reality, weary of his existence, turns back again to ideas. This is interesting. You must eventually return to source in order to validate your existence. You cannot live without roots, just as you cannot live without sun seeking branches. It's time to gather the fruit from what you have sown. This is what I've just said. In the near future. This is now. This is now or tomorrow night or this afternoon or next week or possibly, you know, honestly, I would say at the beginning of July would be the latest this would happen. It feels too close, right? You may resist because it means moving away from the heady excitement of the early stages. Wow, that sounds like a Sagittarian trait right there. But there is real satisfaction in doing this. If you want to benefit from your experience, try to understand its roots and causes as well. What you gather now can be of enormous use to you in the future. A return to your place of origin, closure. Something comes back to you that you thought was lost. Harvesting the fruits, gathering together the seeds which you will sow for the next undertaking. Yeah, somebody's returning to you, Sagittarius. You've sown seeds with them in the past. That's what I've been about, them returning their love or devotion right to you. You are reaping. You sowed some. You have sown some seeds. I'm not really entirely with it here mentally, you guys. No, because I have something wrong I'm going to the doctor for with my throat, and I feel like it is also making me a little bit like duh. But this here, Sagittarius, they're coming back to you, and you didn't think they were going to come back. This is happening el pronto, yeah, prontissimo, the Emperor. This is in the near future. Somebody's making an effort here. They have the will and determination to return to you, this person, whoever they are. And maybe they are Capricorn. Maybe they have fear here, but they're still coming. I feel like this is you have fear. This is your reading, but I feel like you have fear here about somebody returning, but they are coming. They are. Interesting read here. And the eater, Sagittarius, is in your concern, all right? Don't eat too much, Sagittarius. It's not good for you. It's not good for your liver. No, or your kidneys. No, they have to, and your whole system has to, like, process all that food. Yeah, it's not really good for you. I feel like that's why skinny people live, they can live forever. Yeah, if they take halfway decent care. Yeah, you don't need that much food. I myself like to eat. Oh, God, yeah. Let's see what we have. And we have, if you have plenty, this is not just about eating, though, but this is in your concern. And this talks about extravagance and excess. You could be concerned here, there's a greedy person. Maybe this person who's coming forward, maybe they had somebody else, and you are concerned that they are greedy. This is about somebody who indulges, not just food, as I was just saying. If you have plenty, consider how you can share this with others. If you have excessive habits, consider how you can temper them. Extravagance and excess, a greedy person, someone who's taking too much. This is in your concern. You're concerned somebody's going to come back and take too much, like more than they deserve. I feel like they're bringing you a return. Like this is like exchanging gifts. This is your concern, a project that will consume too much money or resources. You could also be thinking of a project here, right? Some type of project that you have to invest some money in. Maybe you think it's going to cost you too much money. Wow. Maybe you think you have in your concern could be an over enthusiastic kind of approach, right? We don't want to do that either sometimes, right? Get caught up and, oh, I'm going to do that. How many, you know, right? Let's see. This is your concern. I feel like if somebody's, whoever is taking action, the Knight of Wands is here. This could be somebody you thought was unreliable before. This could be you. But I feel like you are concerned here about somebody you think is greedy. They're going to take too much. The Knight of Pentacles, yeah. This is probably this Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Maybe they're dealing with a Pisces, Cancer. Because for me, so far in this reading, right, there's not that many oracle, there's not that many people showing up because I'm, you know, the base of the reading or the root of this reading is with these oracle cards, right? But I feel like what I'm saying here is that you're either dealing with a water sign or an earth sign here so far in this reading. And the well is going to be in your environment, Sagittarius. The well talks about, you know, this is in your environment. You could have a lot of resources in your environment right now, the well. This is in your environment. And it can also talk about maybe there's a need to replenish the well. Maybe this could be rest. It could be anything, right? Let's see what else is showing up in your environment. The Queen of Swords. I feel like you are discerning here about your well. Like, is somebody going to replenish what they have taken? You're worried somebody has taken too much here, Sagittarius. I feel like you are wondering if they are going to replenish here what has been lost in the past. In the past, you lost something over here. Yeah, you did. With the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Let's see what else you are in your environment. We have to end this, getting too long. Judgment here. You're wondering if somebody's bringing you a rebirth. And if they're going to replenish the well here. If you're going to have something abundant. That's what the well is about. And in your desire is the treasury. You want money, Sagittarius. Yeah, you do. Right? Maybe you want your damn stimulus check. I know they didn't send me anything. Let's see what we got, you guys. Let's get a card on the treasury. Why is that there? This is your desire, the Nine of Wands. Let's look at the treasury. Let's have a look at it because this is more than just money. The treasury. The treasury talks about knowing where to spend your money or your resources. I feel like in your desire, you want to know that you're putting, like you're investing into this person. If it is the right investment, I'm almost positive that's what that is pertaining to. Yeah, let's just have a quick look here at the treasury here. You are in a position where you have wealth of resources at your disposal. You're gathering more into your treasury, and you need to decide how long to hold that current wealth for and when to spend and disperse it again. Okay, this could be about you, just about your money too, right? Like I want to know where to maybe invest, as I said. But instead of just counting up your riches, ponder on the dazzling display that they make and on the inner meaning of such wealth. In other words, kind of appreciate kind of what maybe these resources can bring you. A cornucopia of riches, OMG, this is your desire. But it's showing up with the Nine of Wands like you've been battled in the past. I feel like you kind of want to know here. This is your desire. I feel like you want to know, because the Nine of Wands is worried about what's going to happen in the near future. That's why he has a bandage and a wand he's protecting himself with. He's already been through a lot. You want to know what's going to happen. I feel like you want to know here, this could be about your money here. But I feel like this is about somebody here who's coming forward. I feel like you want to know if this is going to be like rich and abundant, because you have the Five of Pentacles here, Sagittarius, next to the Four of Pentacles. What I mean by that is I feel like I feel like you want to know if somebody's bringing you a cornucopia, if they're bringing you growth, Five of Acorns, if they're this renewal here, if they are bringing you like true riches, real abundance, genuine, because over here you're concerned they're being greedy, like they're just coming to like maybe play games, right? Or they are just overindulging. Maybe they have somebody else, and this is why you feel like they're greedy. In your environment here, as you are discerning if they're going to replenish the well. I feel like that's it with Judgment. And these energies could be about money too. But we're going to go to the extended right now. Yes, we are. And I also feel like what you are concerned about with this treasury and the Nine of Wands, finding hidden treasures. You could have been somebody's hidden secret here, Sagittarius, that is returning to you with these cards. We're going to go to the extended. They're all super affordable, Sagittarius. And we're going to look at this person's energy, but we're going to see your future, your advice, their overall energy, how they feel about you, what they want or what they hope for, what they fear or they doubt, and what you don't know about them. Yeah. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. And they're all super affordable, like I said. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.